Gang, I'm intimidated in the studio right now. If you can't see, if you're not watching on video, turns out Laura and I are both looking dapper today. And so
I agree.
Pretty excited. Thank you very much. We have Laura Morris with Others Retail Shop in studio with us. And what a cool concept. What a cool thing. And I want to learn all about what you do, Laura. But before we do that, who are you? Because a lot of people listening maybe don't know. You even asked the question, who's the demographic? And it's anybody listening on KFGO on a Sunday morning, as well as whomever is picking up the Facebook feed.
All right. So I'm Laura Morris, and lifelong Fargo lover. I grew up here.
You're a South Sider, right?
Grew up South Side.
Yeah, and now you're
Married
the
a
North
South
Side.
Side boy,
Yeah.
and we picked up camp and moved it to the North Side. So kind of all sides.
Have you been shunned by the South Siders?
Well, I don't think it's so much shunned by the Southsiders. It was immediately cautious entering into the North Side. They're like, "Oh, you're from the South. I don't know."
Yeah.
And now we're North.
Now, we traded basically because my wife and I, lifelong North Siders,
that's right,
moved to the South Side, and so it's a nice even trade.
Home swap.
I think so. Yeah, it's great. So born and raised in Fargo. And you run an incredible business in town. Clue us in on it.
So I actually like to say my joke, which you're going to say what? Because I don't even know if you know this. I say that I'm a drug dealer who's making right by the Lord.
Oh.
Went to school for pharmacy, practiced as a pharmacist at Dakota Clinic Pharmacy. Not at all what I'm here to talk to you about.
But you're still a pharmacist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got a couple locations, and our group is independently owned, and we love what we do. But through that, I sort of realized that I had wanted to add in this additional piece of giving. Mm-hmm. Healthcare is very based on helping people and connecting with people, like you were mentioning.
Right.
But I wanted that extra piece of, neighborly people helping people in need, just kind of connecting locally and then globally. How do you help people additionally? Mm-hmm. And from that came Others, which is a boutique. We have fair trade, sustainable, eco-friendly, and give back goods that are all in existence in our store to help people in need through the joy of shopping.
So let's break this down because it's fascinating, Laura. I love it. You are a pharmacist by trade.
Yes.
The medical field is obviously complicated and rooted in layers of complexity and emotion all the time.
Yep,
right?
Definitely.
And you were called to it not only probably for a desire for science and to understand that.
I'm a nerd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Not me. I am just so cool
you are
all the
so
time.
Cool.
I know. It is opposite day here in the studio. It's really great. But you were drawn to it, of course, with the premise to serve also, right?
Definitely, yeah.
To give back, to take care of people. And here you find yourself now continuing that passion with a boutique called Others. Yep. Can I go to Others and find a new pair of pants for me?
You certainly can.
Oh. I did.
We have men's and women's.
I
and
was trying to set that up. I didn't know if men's was there because my wife tells me about it and she's like, "Oh, I really like it," and I'm like, "Well, it's probably not for me."
No, we're in fact shout out to the men because our men's section is actually going to be expanding threefold in the new location.
Oh,
we started out small, new location. Oh. We're kind of foreshadowing, but yeah, our men started out smaller and we realized that we've actually got a really good following, especially people looking for unique, intentional items that kind of matter more. Dudes actually care.
I like that. If somebody comes into your store, Laura, what are they going to experience? Because this is not a typical large box store retail place. What's the difference?
It won't feel like Walmart.
Okay.
In our existing store, I think you kind of gather the feel really well, but I actually would prefer to talk about the new store because we've got even more touch points for education and connection there.
This new store, I know the answer, but I'm going to tee it up anyways. Where is it located? When does it open?
Sure. So we are downtown right now on 8th Street across from Nicole's Fine Pastries. But we're moving.
Hang on.
I know, Nicole's.
There it is.
All right. For real, though. But we're moving to Broadway. Space opened up. Friends of ours were, kind of involved in the space, and we just had this great feel about it. We don't want to be moving all the time. We want to have our roots in one spot. But this was that natural transition into the forever home. So right in the middle of Broadway, core of downtown Fargo, 218 Broadway North, across from the U.S. Bank parking lot.
That's right, across from soon to be a lot of construction.
A lot of construction, in between Rosie's and Twist. So we'll be right in the heart of it.
It's a really great location, and you're talking about the Johnson Building, and the Johnson Building sits right there in the heart of Fargo. It's 8 doors down from the Fargo Theater, and really, the Kilburn Group had named that block and that specific building as the best storefront in North Dakota.
Hey.
And maybe you didn't know that. Maybe I should increase your rent then.
Yeah, I was going to say
because I am your landlord on that. So you're opening up your new shop, and you're obviously growing in size and visibility.
And education and connection is our main piece too. Is we want to restructure the whole experience.
What does that mean?
So to bring it back.
That sounds so fancy, but I don't know what that means.
So really we've got three pieces to how we source our product. So, kind of the, facts or whatnot, right? There's the give back goods. So you think buy one, give one. We've got
that was, I think people would best know that from Tom's Shoes, right? They were were one of the, not the originators necessarily, but they probably did it the largest.
Definitely.
There's been, I think, 80 million pair of shoes given back last I read.
I think, it's something like that. You're exactly right. And we don't have Tom's Shoes necessarily. We have different shoe vendors and whatnot. Big process as to how we pick what we pick.
Of course.
But anyway, we've got the give back goods. Then we have people focused goods. So fair trade, it's kind of a heavy topic. There's sweatshops, there's people dying in factory collapses. There's all this darkness, and we just want to bring light to that.
Yeah.
So recognizing that as consumers, we can actually do a lot. We can advocate for companies that pay people fair wages that are in disadvantaged situations. We can make sure that working conditions are safe. We can basically rise people out of poverty, help them lift themselves out is the goal. So there's those goods that are all fair trade and B Corp certified. And then from that, we realized that the best thing you can do for people in these areas of great poverty would be to just care about your planet, make sure that global warming doesn't happen, and really do things that are helpful to the environment.
Very eco-safe, very conscious of the capitalism that we live in.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. So we've got the happy givers, we've got our eco-friendly hipsters, we've got all sorts of people coming into the store, and you'll see all these goods. There will be pretty much on every good, it'll tell you how it gives back. Our whole team is happy to chat up everybody, maybe more than they even want. But now in the new location, we're going to have right when you walk in, you'll see our biggest piece, which we've got all these great goods, but then we also donate all profit. So that's probably our biggest impact.
You donate all your profit?
All our profit by Felicia.
That's an asinine business model and a beautiful business model.
We pay our rent.
Right.
You do not need to worry.
Okay,
we buy our clothing. we pay our staff. Yeah. Everybody is, connected well and well taken care of. But then in the end, that profit that would exist on top that a typical business owner would, bring home for various reasons. I think the reason here is more heart-based and personal impact versus financial. So it pays back in a different way.
This is a ministry that you're doing.
Yeah, feels like that.
You and your husband, Austin, are successful in the world, and you're choosing to, instead of building another business for self, you're building another business for others.
Oh, there's the name.
You see what I did?
Others.
You see what I did?
Yeah.
We're getting to know each other more now. I want to say, you should be really proud of what you're doing.
Well, thank you.
And to know that you're a Fargo person and investing. We talked about at the top of the hour the importance of relationships and what you do, and giving back not only to the community here and how you're giving opportunities for folks to make a difference, even with purchasing retail goods, is a big deal. Even more so, I think that it's beautiful how you're taking care of the least of these. It speaks of your character. Good. It speaks of your soul. And thank you for doing good. So when does the new shop at 218 Broadway open?
May. Okay. We kind of have a thought that we might be in a couple days before, but the more that construction happens, we're realizing it might not.
I saw your husband and brother-in-law and father-in-law putting up sheetrock, and it was in between beers, and so I'm not sure how far.
Oh, they would never. They only work. They're just work.
And scholars, yeah.
But yeah, they're doing a ton of work. Family and friends are helping out, and definitely by May we will be in the new space. And then May 12th, which is our second Saturday in the location, is World Fair Trade Day. Okay. So party time.
I can't wait.
We're going to have music and treats and discounts and giveaways. You don't want to miss it.
You had me at treats. Yeah. Laura Morris with Others Boutique. Man, I'm excited to have you in our building and as neighbors and as growing friends. I can't wait to see what we get to do together. So please check it out, folks. Do you have a website that people can learn more at?
We do. Othersshop.com. 2 S's in a row there. Or you can find us on Facebook and Instagram, Othersshop. So Facebook/Othersshop.com, Instagram/Othersshop.
Awesome. Laura Morris, thanks for doing some good. Folks, we're going to go to break. In the meantime, head to livefargomoorhead.com. This is Real Estate Radio with Erik Hatch.